What is up, DerpyDoofus Nation? You might be thinking, DerpyDoofus, you look a little bit different today. Yeah, you can't see me. I don't know why. I tried to record this a bunch of times earlier in the week, but I don't know. I just got nervous recording this one. That normally doesn't happen. But I had a lot to say about this episode, so I also wrote some notes down so I don't forget anything, and I don't know. It's just easier for me to do. So, Purgatory 1A is out. It came out last week by this point. We're working hard on 1B, which is a lot better than 1A, in my opinion. I'm excited for y'all to see that. But this episode, it was just the introduction episode. Nothing really happened, but people got to know the characters, and the response has been very, very overwhelmingly positive, to the point where I was even surprised, because I was like, nothing really happens, people might not really like it, but no! You guys liked it, which makes my heart very happy. I would like to say, watch the actual episode first before watching this reaction video, or if you do watch this reaction video first, just go watch the original one just to support it. You know, we worked hard, and a lot of time and money was put into this show. I paid out of my own pocket to make this happen, to pay animators and a bunch of other roles too. And the episode, it's not even monetized right now, the show. I think I'm gonna open up channel membership soon so people can support once we reach eligibility, which will be a few more days. I just need help to make this show possible, because I really want to, but, you know, I'm old. I don't know if I could put my time and effort in this show if I'm, like, losing money while doing it, too. So, just, if you want more, show support. And I will say, episodes, I didn't want to release it 1A and 1B separately. I wanted them to be released together, but for time reasons, it just did not make sense. So I will actually give a little bit of insight into 1B at the end of this reaction. I'm sorry for yapping a long time, but you know what? This is my video. This is my show. I don't have to entertain you this time. I'm gonna go at my own pace, and you're gonna like it. Ugh! But because they were released separately, it gives people time to pick favorite characters before they compete in the first challenge in 1B. Whoa. But I will say, I wrote pretty much this entire episode, and I have very, very little writing experience. I helped write a couple episodes of Clash to be Champion. Episode 5, I think that was the one where they were, like, on the tightrope going across the buildings, and the one where they're in the pit. I had, you know, some helping hands and all that. And also, I've seen a lot of reactions, clips, and edits so far of this, which I love so much. It's so weird to be on the other side of a reaction video. But I have been watching them, and I hope to see more in the future. But, okay, enough yap, let's begin.
Hello,
Whoa.
everyone!
Hello, dude.
My name is Button.
Yo, he sounds
your
like me.
incredible host for the greatest competition you will
What?
ever lay your eyes
No
upon.
way. Okay, I want to say something about that. He says the greatest show in television history or whatever. This is an actual show in their world. They are on TV. So, keep that in mind.
It's called Purgatory.
Whoa.
Yeah, a show where 25 contestants will face grueling
I love
challenges.
this cast so much. This is like such a goated cast. This episode, I feel like I did as good as I can introducing 25 characters in 15 minutes.
Battle each other to win.
That's
this
good. Whoa.
little ball thing.
Okay, the reason he calls it little ball thing instead of orb, I feel like orb, that's like a prize used in a lot of shows. I did not want that, but there's a lot more to this prize, which you will see. It is actually a lot more unique than what it seems like. Trust me.
You might be thinking to yourself, just a little ball?
That's it? Lame.
Wrong.
Wait, wrong? I'm
It's
wrong?
Not just any ball.
Oh, really?
This ball can generate anything
Whoa.
you ask it to.
Yeah, but it goes incredibly slow, which means Button has spent years preparing this competition, building this building, the challenges. A lot of thought has went into this, so.
It's honestly pretty incredible. I'm not even actually sure how it works myself, but winning this thing will not be easy.
It
Let me
won't.
explain how the game will work. To start,
Please do.
we will have 4 teams of 6 in every episode. 2 teams.
Wait, 4 teams of 6, but it's 25 contestants. How will that work? What? We'll see.
Will lose and will be put
Yeah,
up
2
for
teams
elimination.
lose each time.
And that's where you, the viewer, gets to come into play.
I think this
You
is
get
a
to vote
really
one
good
person from each team to leave
way
the
to
team
balance,
and be
because it is viewer vote, but in the end, I get to choose who stays and goes. So it's a good way to balance viewer and writer control.
Sent to
Because if I'm not, like, if I got stuff I
Joining
want to
a
do with
third
people, I
person
can keep
who's
them in.
already in Purgatory.
But I don't have any, like, biases. I don't have, like, a favorite character. I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna eliminate them. I love them all equally. I will do whatever makes most sense for the story. There's no one I'm gonna like screw over.
The three of them will then face
I'm like,
off
I
in
don't
a
like it
sudden
very
death
much.
showdown. The winner
Whoa.
will immediately go back into the game onto the team that got first place in the previous
Interesting.
challenge.
So we'll have some team
Last
swapping.
placer, as you can probably guess, will be officially eliminated from the game.
People have been asking about rejoins. Will there be a rejoin? And I'm like, this is the rejoin. If you lose this, you're out. You shouldn't have a second chance and then have another second chance. Like, this is it once you're out. So the answer is no.
Losing their chance at victory. The middle person will have to stay on Purgatory.
Fun fact, I actually thought of this idea probably early 2022, maybe 2023. And it was a camp, an object show camp for a bit. We did a few rounds. We didn't finish the camp because I got busy with other things. But I was like, what if I bring that back for a show? I really did not think I'd be making an object show in my career, but I had this idea for a great show, and I'm like, I have to do it. I'd be dumb not to, but I want the world to see it. Because there's a lot more that goes into this show than what's seen right now.
Until two more people are
I have a lot of plans.
where they will have to face off again in
Trust the
another
process.
sudden death competition. And Purgatory is not the place you want to spend a week alone.
Yeah, a week is pretty long for between each round, but I wanted Purgatory to be a punishment, because like 3 days in Purgatory, it's like, okay, that's like a little camping trip to like a weird place, but a week? Yeah, that'll drive a person crazy.
We have a very interesting group
because
of
this
contestants
prize,
on their way now.
Another reason I made the competition so, you know, hard to win between like the challenges and stuff, which you'll see. This prize is huge. That's one of my biggest pet peeves with Teapot. They're like, oh, win this limitless power, and the competition is to like clean up this mess. It's like, you're playing for limitless power. This power is limited, but it's still, in a way, like, it can be limitless given enough time. Like, and he's giving this away. You gotta earn this.
Oh, wait. That's not
okay.
Those are...
I think it's funny how we just put them in the back of an 18-wheeler. The reason for this, object shows, I feel like, have 3 ways of introducing the cast. 1, they all, like, come in like a bus. 2, they come out of the bus, like, one by one, wherever the competition area is. Or 3, they're just all, like, dilly-dallying around the arena, and then the host is like, hey, I'm gonna host a show. So I didn't want to fully do one of those. So I feel like this combines methods 1 and 3 pretty well.
Our contestants. Let's take a look at what
while
they're up
also
to
being
right
its
now.
own unique thing. Because, like, really, there is no other way to introduce it. Whoa, here they are. Clue's such a freak. Why are you watching him sleep? Also, Cooler is up here. He was dangling on a rope. It just wasn't animated. Grr. Corn dog, what the heck? Oh, come on, pepper spray. Oh, who's banging?
How much longer? I wanna play!
Whoa.
Hey, banging on a wall is
I
not
escaped.
going to get us there any faster. Zip it, Ziploc.
I was proud
You
of
can
that
just
Zip
call me
It
Zippy,
Ziploc
but we've been
line.
here for like
Okay,
8
Zippy's the only one who has like a unique name where it's like Ziploc, and Zippy's like, nah, I go by Zippy because Ziploc, that's a long, boring name. I feel like Zippy, you know, zips around. That's
hours
the name
now.
she
I'm
chooses. Other than I guess Sketch, but I'll explain that one more later.
It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's 8 hours and 20
They
minutes.
at least could have given us windows. I feel so
Yeah, I
contained.
agree there.
Yeah, you'd think by putting a song
What if there's air
like this, we'd
conditioning?
be getting kidnapped or something.
Huh, no, but that's impossible
That's
though.
impossible, right?
Right?
We wouldn't be getting kidnapped.
No, this would be a very elaborate kidnapping plan with a
Yeah,
lot of
you tell
attention
him
brought
when
to it.
Well,
Oh.
I've heard a similar story to
No.
this before.
No.
People going off to a
Liar,
competition
are you
show
lying?
To play for a
No.
prize, never to be seen again.
Unbelievable.
That's not.
What?
This is not true.
Oh yeah,
I
and that's
will
not
say.
the first time this happened.
No.
So I'd say our odds are about 50-50.
Okay, she did the arm thing. If I were to go back and change that line, I would have made it 2/3 of a chance because, you know, if you do the percentage on that, that's a, you know, very subtle. But, you know, 50, okay, people were telling me like 50-50. That's like, she's being over dramatic. Like, why didn't Liar raise the odds? But I feel like when you're lying, you don't want to make it seem too, oh yeah, this is absolutely going to happen. You got to have the thought in their head because then it seems like more honest if they don't say like, oh yeah, we're 100% gonna die. It's like, okay, then you're lying, but you're like, oh, we might die. It's like, well, if you were lying, you'd be okay. I'm explaining this wrong, but you know what I mean. Maybe. But yeah, you're not gonna take that 50-50 shot of being kidnapped. Are you kidding? People are like, that's like way too, you know,
Let me out of here. I don't want to
low,
die.
but no.
Help, help.
Oh yeah, she's like, I don't want to die. Yeah, death is permanent in their world. You can't be recovered. So, like, this is much more based in reality than other object shows. It's kind of its own
That's
world.
not even true. I'm into stuff like
It's
that.
close to
I
ours.
definitely would have heard about it if that happened.
Okay, when Moonlight says, like, she's into stuff like that, not necessarily, like, reality shows or, like, kidnapping. She's just into stuff, really. And that's just something that would cross her field. Like, she would have known
What?
of, like, a
Just
story
having
like that.
a little fun. Doesn't hurt to get
Yeah,
in my competitor's
just a
heads
little
a bit
hobby
either.
of mine.
You're messed up.
We're all here to play the game. I'm just trying to get ahead. Don't act like you don't want to win either. I'm doing you a favor.
Ugh.
Well, not
I'm not too proud of the music choice here. We kind of did them all last minute, but oh well.
quite. Actually, I'm more interested in the prize itself. Not
Not
winning
too
it per
fitting, but-
se, but learning about it. I just want to see this up close for myself.
Up.
Oh.
I think I can
Oh,
save
here
you
he
a bit
comes.
of time. Lucky
Come
for
on,
you,
corn dog.
I already figured that out.
Share your light.
Really? Enlighten me.
Enlighten us. That's one of my favorite jokes.
It's pretty
Enlighten me.
obvious. Who's
But I
the
will
one
say,
person
this corn dog explanation, I really didn't like it. I was like, oh, it's not that funny. It's like, nah. But people like it. You know, I think it turned out a lot better. This whole sequence, like between when they like were shown in the truck, like up to like the end of this corn dog scene, that was my least favorite part of the entire two-parter episode. Which is like, I think it turned out pretty well, but like, I actually like it
that
now.
can generate anything
It's
on
just this
command?
joke I wasn't too proud
The
about.
Tooth Fairy.
But a lot of dialogue
Our
was cut,
host must
too.
have captured her and trapped her in that little ball, which is why it's my mission to save her.
What a saint.
Consider yourself enlightened.
Hey,
I was
really?
proud of that one though.
No.
Enlighten
You
me.
do know the two.
But like, how did Corn Dog know that she was a light? This is a, by the way, her name's Moonlight. She's a light. Like one of those lights that you hit it and it turns on. But how did Corn Dog know that? I guess he's, you know,
Fairy
a
isn't
genius.
real, right?
Oh.
If the Tooth Fairy isn't real, then how do you explain the presents under my Christmas tree every
Facts.
year?
That turned out well.
I'm not
Don't
even
like
gonna entertain
poke her.
this.
You didn't even know.
Corn dog wins.
Hey,
cut-
no
yeah,
hard
a lot of dialogue
feelings.
was cut there. I
Admitting
didn't
when
want
you're
it to go
wrong
on
is
for
the
too long.
first step to
they're
becoming a
just
brainiac
yapping.
like me. If you want, you
Yeah.
can stick with me.
Come on.
You might learn some things.
Can I stick?
Okay, there was some footsteps noises where like Moonlight was gonna walk away, but the animator accidentally animated crayons walking on screen instead. So
Well, of course,
Oh, well.
young apprentice.
I just cut that
Stay
out,
by
'cause
my
that would've made
side,
sense.
and maybe you'll be just as smart as me one day.
wow, really?
Hello.
Oh,
Are you
hello.
alright? You look really sad and lonely, so I thought I'd come over and help you.
No. Okay. Herbo, Chalice is not sad and lonely. Chalice is clearly like trying to catch some Z's.
Are you?
Like that is not sad. Also, Glue is there. Glue's off screen, but not too far away. Glue is watching Chalice sleep. So like, that's not
Alright.
lonely.
You look really sad and lonely, so I thought I'd come over and help you.
I really don't know where you
Okay,
got
I
that
want to bring
idea.
this up. Chalice has been compared to Yule from Disvenger Camp a lot. I want to say that was absolutely not the intention. Chalice was not inspired by Yule. Chalice always sort of had this personality. Well, not fully, but it kind of morphed into it. But then Chalice's voice actor, Danny, auditioned, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Chalice. And that kind of rewrote, like, not rewrote, but it kind of pointed Chalice in a direction. Jewel was not on the mind.
I was doing
but
a lot better.
that's just how
before
it
you
turned
got
out.
All up in my face.
Oh, I was just trying to do help.
If you
How
want to
sweet
help
of you.
someone, why not her?
Yeah, go help Venus Flytrap, dude.
Oh,
It'll
okay.
go great.
Yeah, good idea.
Make sure you
I'm
walk
sorry.
right
You're
up
fine.
to her.
Hello. Nice to meet
So
you.
gullible.
I'm Mirabelle.
Oh my god. Oh. This is voiced by my dog, by the way. And I promise, to get those growling noises, I did not provoke or harass my dog. I just kind of walked up to him and he did that. He just sort of does that whenever you go up to him. But he's a sweetheart. At heart, maybe.
No. Oh, I'm sorry.
Spit it out, spit it out. Okay, I'm mad about that. You hear this? You hear this? This little banging noise? What is being banged? There's nothing being banged! I replaced the audio, I thought, before the export. I don't know how I didn't catch it on the final rewatch. Maybe because I was so used to hearing it. I'm so tired of this episode, by the way. I've had to watch it so many times. But oh well.
Spit it out, help.
I'm so excited that I'm
Yeah,
finally working
and
on
the
1B,
thing is-
because that's the fun one.
geez.
Go, Burbeth, save the day. Go, go, go. What a saint.
Oh my gosh, are you alright?
Oh my goodness,
Dun,
I'm
dun,
so
dun, dun,
so
dun,
sorry.
dun,
I
dun.
didn't. It's fine.
Oh,
Really, it's fine. I deserve
no,
it.
Hairbo, no you
Thank
didn't.
you.
No.
Hey,
Here
what's
comes
up,
Glue.
sleepyhead?
What's up, sleepyhead?
You know, you seem really cool, kind of like myself. I think if
yeah.
the two of us stick
Great
together,
joke, dude.
we can.
Okay, so I think I added this
Myself,
detail,
I think
but like
if-
Chalice kind of looks like this, and after like the stick together, that's the thing that made
the two
Chalice
of
be
us
like,
stick
okay,
together,
I hate this guy. Like
we can be
now
an
Chalice is
unstoppable
angry.
Force. Bow, bow, bow.
Bow bow bow.
So there's this thing called personal space. This year, this is my
Chalice is fun to write
bubble,
for.
and
So
you
is
are
Glue.
just all up inside of it.
Oh, sorry. But what do you say?
No,
Oh.
try someone else,
I
not
can't believe it.
me.
Oh, alrighty. Catch you later.
See you later, alligator. That's what we should have said there. Oh well. There's Cork.
Hey,
I will
wanna
say,
be friends?
I did Cork a bit
sure, why not?
dirty.
Awesome.
Okay, I did Cork a bit dirty in this introduction because he didn't really have much, but like I didn't want to give Glue and Cork like another full scene because it would have been very similar to the Chalice one. Like, hey dude, we'll be such good friends, and Cork would have been like, oh okay. So it was better to just shorten it.
You and I
We'll be the best duo ever could see. That was a custom jingle made. I have composers, but I wanted to work with them more, but we just did not have time with all we were focusing on this episode if we were to get it out on time. But in the full episode 1 re-upload, we will have custom music for pretty much most of it.
Oh.
Because we are going to re-upload it with 1A and 1B combined, as they're meant to be watched. This is also a custom little song.
The pure evil that lies among them. That
Whoa.
orb may be a
Okay, I
simple
wanted a
magic
little animation visual there, but whatever.
to some, but to me, I see a ticket to where
Yeah, go take over the world, Grape. You're gonna do it.
Phew.
Gerbrath did not sit on Grape, by the way. He's in front of Grape,
Crisis
but
of
he was kind of blocked off
You
from
did
the
a
world.
good thing, Birdbath. You did
You
good.
should have got this buffered.
Come on. Go talk to
Aw, poor
You're gonna have to do
Yoga
it
Ball.
eventually.
Okay,
My-
Yoga Ball and Flamingo Floaty were like the two people I had an idea to do with last, so I'm like, what do? I guess I'm just gonna put them together. But I think it actually turned out really good, because like, Yoga Balls, he's a bit awkward right now, and Flamingo Floaty, she's very bubbly, a bit touchy, so he's like, oh, okay, he like doesn't know how to handle it, but you know, I think it's cute. I think I could have conveyed that little, like, it was meant to be a bit of a bigger bump, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, I specifically said to the voice actor, when you were humming your little tune, because I was like, Flamingo Floaty's humming while drawing in her sketchbook, I said, do not make any references to anything, because like, I don't know, I just didn't want it, but that's the My Little Pony theme. I don't know how that snuck by me the first time I listened to it, but like I re-listened to it. I'm like, oh my god, that's My Little Pony. But I thought it was funny, so I kept it.
Oh, hello. What are you doing up
What a cute little sketchbook.
Oh, sorry, I tripped.
That was a big fall, Betty.
What are you drawing?
I don't think I really
What
want
is
to
she
share this
drawing?
with
That's very
I'm
interesting.
sorry. That's my bad. I'll just leave you alone then.
Will we find out?
It's
That's the
alright.
question.
Don't feel bad. I'm Flamingo.
Yay!
What's your name?
What's your name, dude?
Oh, well, I'm
The
Yoga Ball.
point.
Nice to meet you too. So, what do you like to do?
Jaw.
Draw! She's just trying to make small talk. And like, she's just like,
Well, yeah,
world, bubbly.
Guess I could have guessed that. That was really.
Grass block! How dare you! He was trying his best. Oh. But he needed to talk to the Huzz. Sunday, what are you looking at?
Why, hello there. Did it hurt
Oh,
when you
hello.
fell from heaven? Because you're just the prettiest little angel I have ever
Aw.
seen, with the cherry on top.
What a light. Maybe. No, it's
no,
pretty basic.
I'm not an angel.
My least favorite one
I'm
of the episode.
Sunday.
Oh.
But I do have a cherry.
Okay, the thing is, Sunday genuinely did not understand that she was being hit on. She was like, oh, no, I'm not an angel. She thought he was actually asking that. He was like, but I do have a cherry. It's so
What?
funny.
No, never mind.
He just gives up. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but he has like little freckles. They move with his mouth.
And hello to you.
Like,
what's your name?
what's your name?
Pawn.
What?
Pod. Pod. Oh, that's voiced by my sister, by the way. But Pawn was also done a bit dirty in this episode. But, you know, we'll have stuff with her later,
You
of
could have
course,
fooled
too.
me, because you look more like a queen.
Whoa. What do you see? Oh, that was like, by the way, I like that pickup line a lot better. Like, Pawn, you look more like a queen. Whoa. Okay, I have a lot to say about this scene.
Excuse me?
Sorry, nice meeting you.
Also, wait, before this, I just want to say, I forgot about, like, Grassy from, I didn't forget about Grassy from Object Lockdown, but I didn't clock that he was, like, also Grass, so it's like, oh, wow, the Grass character is also, like, the flirt. That absolutely was not the intent. There's lore behind why Grass Block is like that. When I say lore, I mean personal lore in, like, a camp I was in. But it had nothing to do with Grassy, I swear.
Excuse
but
me,
here's the scene.
I
Wow,
just wanted to say that you might be the most beautiful creature I have ever seen.
Aw,
So
this is
perfect
custom
in every
music.
way, and this is very unlike me. I've never.
Okay, I want to explain this joke. Okay, the joke is not gay. I swear. It's mainly about the subversion of expectations with cat headphones, because cat headphones, you're like, oh, that's like a very girly item. It's like, you know, so that's what you expect from a character like that. But something in the object world, I've noticed, a lot of characters' personalities relate to how they were born. Like, let's say, I don't know, like a football is normally like really sporty, and, you know, some like makeup thing is like really girly. And I feel like, I don't know, what you're born as shouldn't define what you are. Because, like, what if you are, like, born, you know, a man with a deep voice, but just as cat headphones? Like, you're not expected to act like the object you are. So this is a bit of a subversion of it's, you know, it's like, you're not defined by anything.
I think I'm in love with you.
And I feel like this was just the funniest way to reveal cat headphones' voice and have that little twist, because I think that's what viewers were expecting too. But I was worried about it. I was like, guys, would this come off as, like, homophobic? Would people be mad? But I asked the crew. They were like, no, keep this joke in the episode. And it was the most replayed part of the episode, so good call.
And I know we've never spoken, really but funny. I feel a connection like no other. So
he's really pouring his heart out.
Would you like to be mine for this competition?
Yeah.
Forever?
Sure.
Sure.
And he said sure. Yay! What a happy couple. Oh. Right? Well, they haven't broke up, so technically, you know,
I know what you're thinking.
they're still together. If you think about it. So there you go. Congratulations for those people who were asking about yaoi. There it is.
There's no way you can overthrow that government all by yourself.
Okay, I didn't really like what I came up with, like, for Broccoli to say here, talk about overthrowing the government, but that's not really the main joke. It was mainly to
I just went ahead
show the dynamic of Broccoli and Roll Cake.
Shut up!
Just like showing, he just eats
that
it.
was pretty rude.
I think it's really funny.
Anyways, as I was saying, apparently overthrowing the government is harder than I thought. And now on the list.
Broccoli. Oh.
Hey!
Cooler was on the rope above. He did not just come out of nowhere, and that was planned. That's not just something I'm coming up with.
You! What are you doing? You just been standing there, weirdo.
Yeah, weirdo.
Just getting a scope of the competition.
Okay. She sounds a lot like Taco. That was not the intent, but that was just the voice actor that got the role. I'm like, that really sounds a lot like Taco. It's not the same voice actor. Most of the voice actors here are voice actors who have not had a big role in any other shows that I know of. I wanted to have, you know, a pretty unknown cast, because there's a lot of talented voice actors in the OSC that don't have recognition. So I'm like, I'm gonna give people a chance. There are a couple who have, like, roles in some shows. We have a couple ITFT voice actors, and I know Cork's voice actor was also in Clash of the Champion, and some other things, but
Seeing what I'm up against, and from the looks of it, this ought to be a walk in the park.
Why do you sound like that?
Okay, there's a reason. The Joker's not just, British. I have to explain a bit about the world here. So, they live in a world where it's not as big as our world. So, there's not really, like, oceans. So, everyone sort of lives in the same spot. Meaning, there's no real need for accents, so there's no such thing as a British accent in their world, or many other variations of accents. There's like a little bit, but nothing crazy. It's just like regions, but nothing this extreme. So that was kind of like another thing with object shows I have it like in my mind, because there's I'm gonna use tree and teapot for an example. Why does tree sound like that? They're all from the same spot. And whether Toy Capsule is faking it or if she actually does sound like that, that is completely up to audience interpretation. There's not a correct answer for that. So,
you know,
yeah.
You're really not impressed.
Because British accents aren't a thing.
And you! Who are you?
Who are you? I'm Sketch. Okay, the reason they're not Etch-a-Sketch. Ooh, this bugs me. Ooh, why did it come out like that? It was not like that in animation. I don't know why it did that. But the reason it's Sketch and not Etch-a-Sketch, Etch-a-Sketches are trademarks. So if I want to make like stickers or plushies, maybe, I don't know if people want that. Well, eventually, not now, of course. I want there to be an actual demand for them. But I had to come up with another name, so it's just Sketch.
Okay.
But I will say, they are not an Etch-a-Sketch. I will say that now. What are they? We might find out. Just okay. That's a bit too much. Like they dun dun dun. But that was my idea. I'm like, what if we just did that for like the just okay part? But so
What?
we did it.
Did you
It's
expect
whatever.
a round of applause?
Did you expect a round of applause? Yes. Sketch like said that and was hoping for like a standing ovation from the truck, which I think is funny. Going my list. What list? Oh my goodness.
Please, you're not gonna do anything.
Whoa, what are you gonna do?
What are you doing?
Okay, that was a really good animation, but that is insane for an 18-wheeler to just like drift like that. Just like skirt and then go onto the ground. But yeah, they're going off the main road. They're like going onto just random grass right now. They're off the road. They're going off the rails. And Sketch did not cause that. That was a coincidence.
Okay.
Unless you think they did.
I definitely think we are getting kidnapped.
Oh. Let us out! Oh, me!
Heck yeah!
And just like... Kick. Oh,
Hey,
Cassette.
look at all the ruckus.
Okay, Cassette was also originally a contestant. For those who are real OGs, you know like the original 29-person cast. And Sketch was originally, they were gonna be like, see? Like that kind of voice. They're like, quit what on the ruckus back there. But, you know, it's whatever. Just like an old... I kind of wanted the cassette noise to come out of Cassette, but whatever.
Back there.
Like, you know, the old-timey 80s. Like, it's coming out of that old film. Go, Biscuit, catch that butterfly. Oh. I said death is real, but these objects are durable. There are ways to die, but it's hard. It's pretty hard to die of natural causes.
Whoa, what was that?
I mean, not natural causes, just like not natural causes.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Guys, seriously? Stop!
Nah. Come on, Cooler. What's your plan? I like that. That animation looks really good.
Nice.
I did it. Woohoo!
Yes! Guys, come on, we're free.
Come on, we're escape. We're gonna live. Bye. Okay, I want to explain this. This like change in camera color. Whenever the camera is a different, I think I might change it from just being less saturated, but it means that it is not being recorded because, like I said, it is a TV show. Everything that you are seeing is what the audience is seeing, but whatever you're seeing that is not in regular color, that is what their audience is not seeing. So their audience is not seeing this shot. They see Ice Skate jump out, but they do not see the aftermath because there wouldn't be cameras there. There wouldn't be a way to see it, you know?
Escape? I just wanted to put a hole in the wall.
That's one of my favorite lines. I just wanted to put a hole in the wall. So yeah, so like there's no way, of course, their viewers would be seeing this. So that's a bit of an explanation, and I hope it shows like a lot more thoughts being put into this than what
if
you might
something
think.
happens to them? And what if people think I have something to do with it?
Yeah,
I mean,
like Ice Skate,
I
weren't
was
you
on the
there
bus
with them?
And
This is on. Okay, it is actually a reasonable thought because like weren't you with everyone? Why are you the only one who's not there? So
I have to do something about
I feel like the
this.
police would look into you. I feel like she'd be, you know, proven innocent, but there's a bit of fear.
Wow, she actually did that?
Yep.
Whoops.
You did.
Oh well, less competition for us then.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, finally!
I love how Lyra says whoops because it is her fault. Ignore this continuity error of Toy Capsule being all the way over here and Broccoli being that close. But yeah, ignore that. And whoa, no!
Stop that! No more people falling out of the truck.
Thank you, Pawn.
I just wanted to take a peek.
Just wait a bit longer. I'm sure we'll be out shortly.
Yeah, I'm sure. How did Grape get on Sketch? I want to know how this happened. Did like Sketch help Grape up?
We'd be out
I don't know.
shortly.
Paul's like, what's the big idea?
Hey, what's the big idea? You put a hole in my truck. Now which of you is gonna pay for this?
You gonna pay for this?
You better make me a new truck.
No promises.
Whoa, this is where we're staying? This is really nice.
It is really
Do we
nice.
just go inside?
Probably.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, who is that? Why is she here?
Well, this
So,
just
yeah.
got dim.
Great joke, Rue.
Greetings,
Great joke.
Contestant!
Whoa! Corn Dog's delayed reaction. He's a bit slow. That's something I edited.
Greetings, Contestant!
Oh. Because like
I would
everyone
like
does
to
that
welcome
animation
you all
early.
to the greatest show in
The greatest show in television history. Whoa.
television history,
Purgatory!
You supposed
Oh.
to be?
I'm...
Yeah, where's our host?
What?
Yeah, another reason I really like Button. He's a unique host. All these hosts are like these really powerful beings or mechanical objects. But, you know, Button's like smaller than the average person. He didn't even have arms, and he's the host. You wouldn't expect that. He's
I'm
just
the
a guy.
host. I don't know why...
Really? You?
We need more hosts like
I
that.
thought our host would be cooler. I mean...
That was like one of my favorite jokes of the episode too. I thought our host would be cooler. Cooler, huh?
No offense, but you don't really look like a host.
How
I'm very
dare
cool
you?
and a great host.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Biscuit, turn
I'm
around.
giving you a big opportunity here.
Hey, yeah, I had a question about the prize. It can generate anything you want, and it's instantly made just by thinking it?
Well,
But-
not instantly. It actually takes kind of a long time to make things.
Oh.
And it's not just by thinking about it either. You have to say it out loud. Watch. Hey, little ball thing.
Little ball thing.
Generate a statue of me.
Okay, I want to say, but there's a lot of stuff relating to him. Like in the Purgatory like mansion logo, there's an icon, a button. The floor they're standing on is button. He's generating a statue of himself. He is not a narcissist. I wouldn't even say he has an ego. He wants to be someone like great. He wants to be a celebrity. He wants to be someone big. He wants to be paid attention to. Not to the point where like, me. He just wants, you know, respect and, you know, to make something cool. So I hope that gives a bit more of insight into his character. But like, even if he was something big, he wouldn't let it get to his head. He's just like, yeah, I'm cool.
It'll be ready in a few days.
That's what we're playing for? I thought it would be instantaneous.
Yeah.
Where's the best out of
It's a bit
here?
misleading.
I am not having to.
And ignore how the statue is not being made for the rest of it. But yeah, it'll be ready in a few days. But
Wait
it's
that
still
long to
there
make
being
something.
made.
You may think that, but look, this ball generated literally everything you see around you. Even
Yep.
the truck you were riding
Meaning
in.
it took forever
Okay, I
for
guess
the
that's
show
pretty
to be
cool.
made.
And
it
you're
was in
just
production for a
giving
while.
that away?
Yep.
Wow!
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah, he's just giving it away. We'll learn a lot more about Button in the future.
pretty... Wait,
Oh. Wow!
who are you?
Biscuit. Okay, the main reason I have Biscuit here is because she would not have signed up for a show like this. That's why I had Ice Skate and the Switch out. But Biscuit was always going to be in the cast over Ice Skate. We will see more of Ice Skate. It was originally going to be a 1B. I will say, we're not going to. We're going to see her in episode 2.
On the truck
We're
with
gonna
us?
find out what
How did
happens
you
with
even
her.
get
Because, you know, obviously, I think that's okay for me to say. Because, you know, obviously we're going to. see
Here,
her.
this is an isolated area.
I don't know. I was chasing a butterfly, and now I'm here.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go.
Ignore that
We
the
sort of
statue's
need
not being
exactly
generated.
25 contestants
Yeah, exactly, 25. But his 4 teams of 6. What about the...
for this to work.
Well, one of the contestants jumped out of the truck earlier, so...
What?
We're
Who?
sort of
Why?
down someone right now.
What? Who? Why?
ice skate.
Unbelievable.
And maybe next time, don't just put us in a big scary truck with no windows.
I thought it'd be cool.
He thought it'd be cool. He's trying to make a cool competition show. He's trying to make a good television show.
Okay, Biscuit, are you doing anything for the next 6 months?
6 months is crazy because they live in a society. They have, like, jobs and stuff. So it's safe to assume they're probably all, like, young adults, you know, just starting out in the world. And this is a good way to start their life.
Months-ish?
Nope.
Do you want to play with us?
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right, then.
I'll play.
Perfect. Problem solved. Wow, look at me go.
Can we start now?
I have a question. So, on the information,
That
it
scream there was Zippy's voice actor's idea.
said every round that 3
It's
people
really
are in
funny.
purgatory and 2 teams lose each round. So how will that
Thank you. You're saying what we're all thinking.
first person be put into purgatory?
And what even is purgatory?
Wow, glad you
What
asked
even
that.
is
That's actually a
purgatory?
perfect transition.
A perfect transition. What? Wonder where they're going. You know what? Since 1A and 1B is meant to be watched together, I will say they are, in fact, going to Purgatory itself. And their first challenge will be to escape Purgatory. The last person to do so will be staying in Purgatory. That's, you know, a little bit of insight into 1B. Because it's not going to be too much longer, hopefully. It's going to be out before Christmas. Otherwise, I will make, like, no money off the episode. And I don't know if, you know, I could be able to support the future episodes. So it must come out before Christmas or we might be doomed. 1B is like 30 minutes long about, so it's twice as long as 1A. I think it's really good. I was so excited to get to 1B. When I was working on 1A, I'm just like, let me get to 1B, because I think it's really, really good. I hope it turns out really good. And so far, I think it will. I think we're going to get a really good episode. So stay tuned, subscribe, tell everyone about this show. I have so much. I cannot wait to show 1B. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait for you to see the rest of the show. I have so much planned. Ah! Sorry for the delay in this reaction. I'm going to try my best to get the episode out on time, but please support the show in any way you can for me to be able to actually make it and pay the crew and not just lose a ton of money. But the response so far has been very, very good. I'm confident in the success of this show, if you have faith in me to make it good. And I'm taking the show very seriously, of course. But it's also very hard to manage on my own. I need a partner, just someone to help me run the show. Because that would make my life so much easier. Because I cannot animate, by the way. So even doing revisions is really hard for me to do. But there's the episode. I really hope you liked it. Whoa. Yep. Oh my god. It's your name. It's your name. Wow. No, I'm gonna get dogs. All the Okay. That reminds me. Animators, please get your scene in on time. A big reason for how long this episode took. It was a lot of my fault and, like, me not being able to, I guess, manage everything well, because, like, I don't know how. But a lot of people just did not get their stuff in on time, even though I'm paying them, which is, like, really annoying. And it's, guys, please just get stuff in on time so we can actually get this out. Yeah, the revision, the rigs. Whoa. Thank you, everyone who helped on this episode, though. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Whoa! All the voice actors. Da, 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 da. Can't believe it. Beat it. And Biscuit! My dog's name is Biscuit, by the way. And the character recommendations. I did about, oh, I'm sorry, like, I forgot a couple people, and yeah, everyone else. You can, like, do the math to figure, like, I don't know, process of elimination to figure out who that is. But that's the episode! Yay! 1B, we're working on it. Hopefully it'll come out soon! We're trying our best, trust me. But I will see you next time. I really hope this explanation helped. That'll help you understand this show and where I'm going with it. And I hope you realize I got a lot of plans. I'm taking this very seriously. But that's it for now. I think I'm gonna stop it. I finally recorded this.